Praise the Lord. God is good. God is great. Jesus alive and well. Ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls, call a familiar face. Call all the folks you know, from your family and relatives to your friends, your classmates, your roommates, your significant others, your spouses, and everyone else. From friends, amigos, comrades, compadres, to your frenemies and enemies. Tell them that your boy is doing his YouTube CVS station identification. No, it is not. The Pharmacy, its channel vlog show, known as WEML-TV, Channel 77. And now here is your host of the show, where there's ordinary and there's him. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, for that lovely introduction. My name is Eric Lima. For those of you who are watching for the very first time, welcome to the show. And for those of you who are returning and longtime viewers, thank you for stopping by once again to another episode of WEML-TV Channel 77. And once again, I am Eric Lima, your host. And you're watching episode 695. And today's date, Wednesday, December the 3rd, 2021, 10:10 p.m. My final video for the night before I go to bed and wake up to go to work tomorrow and, get ready to pack things up and change of clothes and all that good stuff to get ready for another day tomorrow. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Had a wonderful day. It's night now. And hope you guys are had a great day. I know I had a decent day. It isn't super fantabulous, but, it is a decent day when it's like a Monday. It's almost like a regular day for me. You get up, you go to work, you punch in, you get out, you do your job and your shift, go home, do a little shopping, buy some food, come home, and do videos, chat with your friends, and watch some wrestling and Power Rangers or whatever, and game shows and whatnot, and go to bed and do it all again. Mundane routine, right? Yeah, right. So let's start. So once again, we're going to do AEW Dynamite Event Center from November the 3rd, 2021, today's date. It kicked off with a very interesting match with the AEW World Heavyweight Champion Kenny Omega of the Elite, in a non-title match against Alan 5 Angels of the Dark Order. It was a heck of a matchup. Alan Angels came close to defeating him in a matchup. Remember, the title is not on the line. Omega did win the matchup, though, and then he got Michael Nakazawa, who was at ringside. No Don Callis, so I don't know if Don Callis is behind the scenes or what. I don't know what. He has not appeared on AEW for quite a while. And so Kenny Omega told Alan Angels that he did good, but you know what? I'm going to finish you off. He was about to attack Alan Angels with a steel chair. And then Hangman Adam Page came to his aid, and then he grabs Kenny Omega's title and he left in the ring. He said, well, you left something here, but you know what? I'm going to let you have it and get 10 days left. And so anyways, Malachi Black cut a promo where he was not very happy at the fact that he's banned from ringside in the Cody Rhodes Andrade El Idolo matchup. And he said something about being betrayed and all that. And then CM Punk came to the ring, and he addresses Jon Moxley. Now, Jon Moxley was supposed to take part in the World Title Eliminator semifinal tournament. But unfortunately for him, unfortunately, we won't be able to see that matchup against Orange Cassidy because he has decided to check himself to an alcohol rehab facility. And he decided he felt like finally he needed some help. And CM Punk did a passionate promo about Moxley, and he encouraged everyone, if anybody needs help, seek help. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be full of pride. And CM Punk knows how Moxley feels about overworking yourself, and then all of a sudden you need some time off, and that's what CM Punk did. And he was upset. He says people were upset with him about it, but Jon Moxley, I can understand where he's coming from. I gotta respect Jon Moxley for doing this. I mean, and admire him. I think, a lot of people, love him, and he knows he's got a wife and a little girl that loves him too, and he's realized this. I think being a father, has changed him, and I think he's gonna, when he comes back from this alcohol rehab period, I think he's going to be a better person, and I also believe he's going to be a better fighter, and he's going to have a new outlook on life. I'm praying for that. So, to John Moxley, I'm rooting for you. I'm praying for you, brother. You know what? You can do this. You're going to beat. You can do this. I know you can. And I gotta respect John Moxley's leg. So he was replaced in the tournament. I'm a little bit more on that. CM Punk addressed Eddie Kingston, saying he's not very happy with him interrupting him, and he says Friday I expect an answer. And then Eddie Kingston tweeted, "I'll see you in St. Louis this Friday." So it'll be a face-to-face confrontation between the two. I wouldn't be surprised if a match at Full Gear is imminent from there. And Alex Marvez interviewed the SuperKliq, that's the Young Bucks and Adam Cole. And they started running their mouths until Christian Cage and Luchasaurus interrupt them. Both teams decided on the brawl. And just so you think that the SuperKliq had the upper hand, Jungle Boy gets involved. Did a flying somersault off the top, off the stage, and then Christian gave Adam Cole the concerto. It's gonna be very interesting because what condition Adam Cole will be in this Friday when he faces Johnny Hungy himself, John Silver. I like John Silver. He's pretty funny. Then the AAA Tag-Team title match was on the line, FTR Ibsen Open Challenge, but it was answered by the former Kalisto, Samurai Del Sol, and Aerostar. And FTR used their cheating ways to retain the tag team titles. AAA Tag Team Titles, and it's going to be crazy. Anyways, Tony Schiavone was interviewing Hikaru Shida and presented her with a trophy by being the first woman to hit 50 wins, but Hikaru Shida's TBS tournament next opponent, Nyla Rose and Vicky Guerrero, interrupt her. They started making fun of her. They said, "How's the leg?" And it seems like, how's the leg? And Hikaru Shida was not very happy about it. She didn't say a word, but you know what? The look on Hikaru Shida's face says it all. Inner Circle came out to choose their opponents to team up with the Men of the Year. That will be the team of Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page, All Eagle Ethan Page, and decided to choose 3 members of the American Top Team in a Minnesota Street Fight at Full Gear. So they're about to choose their opponents, and then Men of the Year and the American Top Team came out, interrupted Inner Circle, and Dan Lambert had a contract in his hand for the open contract, and he hands it over to Aubrey Edwards for Inner Circle to take a look at. So they decided, so each member of the Inner Circle took turns, and the first person chosen, Jake Hager chose the first person to be Junior Dos Santos. And then Sammy Guevara picked Andre Arlovsky. But then the third man was picked by Jericho, Dan Lambert, who ran his mouth one too many times. You open up your mouth, Lambert, and you're going to get your butt kicked. You're in that fight. But then Austin Vanderford wants a piece of Jericho because Jericho said some not so nice things to Paige Van Zant. But Paige Van Zant says she wants in on the match. She said, "I can take all 5 of them by herself." And Chris Jericho goes, "You put it on your OnlyFans page." Bang, Jericho. I was like, and I thought in the back of my mind, is Chris Jericho going to call Paige Van Zant the thing that he called Stephanie? A filthy, dirty, disgusting, brutal, bottom-feeding trash bag hoe. I think Jericho has too much respect for Paige Van Zant to do that. But anyways, but that's a WWE thing. But still, I was like, and that was, I should have thought that was crossing Jericho's mind. Hilarious at that point. And Paige Van Zant is good looking. I gotta admit, she looked like a cross between. I didn't mention this. Nicole Eggert and Elizabeth. If Elizabeth Banks and Nicole Eggert's DNA got mixed up in a science lab, out comes Paige Van Zant. I guarantee you. And both Elizabeth Banks and Nicole Eggert are gorgeous ladies. There's no doubt. Paige Van Zant. with some skills in the fighting department. Tony Schiavone interviewed Matt Sydal and Lee Moriarty, who decided to join forces, and Leo Rush and Dante Martin is too, and they're challenging for a tag match. Let's see what happens when that match happens. The first round for the TBS title tournament, Anna Jay of the Dark Order, number 99, went up against Jamie Hayter, and thanks to Britt Baker and Rebel, Jamie Hayter picked up the victory, and then all three continued to attack Anna Jay. Ty Conti got involved, and then Thunder Rosa got involved, because Thunder Rosa is Jamie Hayter's next opponent in that tournament. And they had one match left, and Jay Cargill and Smart Mark Sterling, her manager, kind of addressed the situation between Red Velvet, and the Bunny. Whoever wins that faces Jay Cargill in the next round of the tournament at AEW TBS Women's Championship Tournament. Then that stupid goofball moron MJF comes out, runs his mouth about Darby Allin. Darby Allin responds, we're going to have a wrestling match at Full Gear because tonight I'm going to take my anger on you. And then MJF's like, you want to go? You want to go? Forget it. And as you go up the ramp, Sting and his army came down to control. And then the Pinnacle came out. They got involved with Sting and his army. And then MJF and Darby Allin went at it, and to the point where MJF was about to hit the coffin drop Darby Allin was about to hit the coffin drop on MJF, but MJF escaped and ran away like a scolded dog. Well, MJF is a freaking wimp, and I hope Darby Allin kicks his freaking rear end at Full Gear. Cody Rhodes went one-on-one with Andrade El Idolo, and with Malachi Black Man from ringside. You think El Idolo had an ace up his sleeve? Yeah, it's called paying the Pinnacle once again. FTR helps out, hits Cody with the AAA Tag-Team Titles, and gave Andrade the victory. Then they attack Cody during the post-matchup. Lucha Bros get involved, brawls FTR, and they hold the AEW World Tag Team Titles. I think both of those belts are on the line, if I'm not mistaken, at Full Gear. We'll find out. Tony Schiavone interviewed Johnny Hungy, a.k.a. Johnny Silver. I like John Silver. He said it's not just John Silver and Adam versus Adam Cole. They're fighting Thursday on Rampage. He said, I tried to give him advice. You didn't take my advice, so you got Concerto by Christian Gage. And he says, it's Johnny Hungy versus Budge. Budge? Budge is Budgie, the little parakeet I used to have. Oh, man, it was funny. I like John Silver. He's my favorite member of the Dark Order because he's always crazy. He's always small. Anna. I like the fact that I remember Maki Ito got involved. Surprise, motherfuckers! Oh, she wasn't there, but I hope she comes back. Maki Ito. I like her. I hope she comes back to AEW and sings away and makes fun of the Dark Order and they're dancing and it's so funny. It's so cute. Anyway, Bryan Danielson came out to join on commentary to find out who his opponent will be at Full Gear when that number one contenders world title eliminator tournament final goes down there at Full Gear. And it was Orange Cassidy. He advanced, but it was supposed to be Jon Moxley, but because Moxley had to check into rehab, of course, he's going to be out for a while. Don't know how long he's going to be out, but he needs to take a whole lot of time. This is no joke. Alcoholism is no joke, man. And I'll tell you what, I'm glad Jon Moxley is getting the help that he needs. And I know the WWE's got a program to help him do that. But since he's under AEW contract, I don't see that happening. Plus, the stuff he said about Vince, I'm not so sure. So I'm sure I'm sure Tony Khan's got something going. He's got a lot of money paying for it. So, and Jon Moxley felt that he needed to get help anyways. And plus, being a dad can change you, man. So I think Moxley's realizing this. He wants to see his little girl grow up, and I don't blame him. So, and I'm glad. And I know Renee says she's proud of him, and you know what? Renee standing by her man. I like that. Most people would turn their backs on people like Moxley, but I'm glad that Moxley's got support. He's got friends and family rooting for him, and he's got fans rooting for him too. So Mox, when you come back, I'm sure you're going to be mentally stronger, and you're going to be kicking butt in no time at all. So So the man to replace Jon Moxley was Miro. So I was like, I'm not surprised there because Miro's worked his butt off, and he deserved to be in that tournament. And so he did. Matt Hardy was looking on, and Miro's leg was Miro's leg was taped up. Orange Cassidy got his rib taped up, but Miro and Orange Cassidy went at it. It was a hard fought match, and Miro did win the match with the game over submission hold. Matt Hardy was watching on as well. Bryan Danielson was on commentary, and then Bryan Danielson goes to the ring to confront Miro and extends his hand for a handshake, and then Miro says, "Forget it," and walks away. So there you have it. That's the AEW Event Center for November 3rd, 2021. Tomorrow is Impact. We'll see what happens there. All right, and tomorrow is also Rant and Rave, so I got to remember. So that's right, I got to do that. Give me a second here. All right, I forgot. I changed the channel to 783 because where Access TV is in here in New Bedford. Is here in New Bedford. So I want to thank you guys for watching the show because that's it. That's all the time we have. 695. 5 more episodes to reach 700. I'll probably reach it over the weekend. Let's see. Tomorrow is Rant and Rave. Join Brandon Martin, Jordan Little, Michael Bombardier, and Yuri Obara, and myself for another episode 108 of the show. I got some topics on baseball related with the Braves winning the World Series, Jerry Remy's passing, and talk a little bit about that. And I'm now going to do some gaming, and I'm going to bring this into that'll be my third topic. Whoops. So anyways, so I'll be talking a little bit about that. So I got my 3 subjects ready to go, 3 topics ready. And I want to, and also with it, tomorrow's Thundercracker Thursday. That means the game of strategy, luck, knowledge, and daring. Bullseye bonus island, as you know, if it ends up in a tie at 10 apiece, I played the 21st game for a playoff. So far I'm doing pretty good. So if you watch my pressure luck games today, I did in the 2019 version. Yeah, whammied out. That sucked, but I'll bounce back from that. It's been a while since I whammied out, and in the 80s version, I won. I didn't realize it, but I won with 3 whammies. Would you believe that? So check out those episodes. So if you like this video or any other video that you like and watching, just don't hesitate to press 2 buttons: subscribe button and the notification bell button. I appreciate that. And that's all the time we have on the show. So until the next episode comes around, and that will be tomorrow, episode 696. That's why it's Thundercracker Thursday. Impact Wrestling is also tomorrow as well. So lots going. NXT UK. Lots going on, baby. Lots going on. All right. So until then, I wish you peace. I wish you love, and I wish you blessings all out. Blessings all out to you. God's blessings from heaven above, and my love from me to you. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, yellow, brown, gay, straight, Muslim, Christian, Jewish. It's all about, because God does not look at the outward of the person. He looks at the heart of the person. And God loves everybody. He loves you, loves me, and God is a blessing to everybody. So I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. May the Lord's angels guide and protect you. Until tomorrow, good night.